Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be doing this look. Let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. I'm gonna be using, of course, my new favorite, the One Size Secure the Blur primer. Okay, so now that the face is primed, obviously I have my brows done. I did wax my own brows, so they are nice and clean, just how I like them. So Morphe has revamped the 35O palette, and I'm just gonna see if there's a difference. There was this huge hype around the Morphe 35O palette, and honestly, I bought it and I maybe used it like a couple times, and then after that, it's been collecting dust. So let's throw it back to see if Morphe actually improved their formula, which I'm sure that they have because it's been quite a few years. But during that time, they also came out with the 3502 and 3503. I was never really a fan of the 3503, but the 3502 is definitely one of my favorites that I prefer. This is what the old Morphe packaging used to look like, just super plasticky and, you know, not that appealing. This is what it looks like. So it definitely looks muted and bland with like warmer tones here. This is the new packaging for the Morphe 35O palette. So it's a lot crisp and clean. And you still get this paper that nobody uses. Quality of the packaging is a lot more sturdy. These are the shades. So you can see quite a difference. They did take out some shades and replaced it with new ones. This is the old and this is the new. So still very similar, but definitely different tones. I don't know, I kind of like this one still. Will say this one isn't as cool tone, definitely more brown, but the depth is not as dark as the other one. So I don't really know how I feel right now. To prime my eyes, I'm going to be taking the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime eye primer in the shade 2. This is definitely very similar to the Anastasia eye primer. You do have to make sure that you shake it up because sometimes there's like an oil that like separates the product, kind of like the LA Girl concealer. Sometimes it'll squirt some oil out, so please make sure you shake it up. To set my eye primer using the One Size translucent powder. Do one eye with the old one and then one eye with the new packaging. Take this old one and I'm going to dip into this shade for my transition. I'm just going to tap that on in. As I'm looking at the palette, color that I would have took if this was the old one would have been right here, but this looks very orange, so I'm gonna go with this one as my transition shade right here. Just going to, that's definitely more pigmented. Wow. You can already tell the difference. The other eye I did build up more and I didn't mind that, but this one, the pigment is definitely already there. And I definitely like this tone a lot better than this one. This one's like a muted brown and this is like just warmer. I'm going to take this reddish brown shade right here, tap it on, and I'm focusing this lower. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. That looks like the most similar. Good, focus lower. And this is definitely like more red. The other shade is like more burgundy. You can see the difference, and this blended a lot easier than this one. Take this shade right here and smoke out my outer corner. This one, I'm gonna take this shade right here. Yeah, definitely gotta be a little bit careful with this darker shade because I think we're seeing a theme here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I'm gonna go into this bronzy shade right here. And this is dry, this is not wet. And for this one, I'm gonna take this shade right here. I'm gonna take this shade right here and use it on both eyes to blend the shimmer and the outer V together, just because I like this tone. I can already tell a difference in the eyes. If you look, this one has a more seamless blend. This one is not as blended, and obviously the tones of the golds are different, but this side just looks more blended. The eyeshadows, honestly, if you have the old one, I would actually look into getting this one because the tones are different, the formula is different, and it just blends. But you can still get a similar look if you already have that palette, so you don't really need to like run out and jump and get it. But I'm not mad at the eyes. That is the end of the video. Tell me what you think. Are you getting the new Morphe revamped eyeshadow palette, or are you gonna stick with your old one? That is the final look. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video.